Hello. Hello. Good evening.
Hello, evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Evening.
Yes. We are ready for the presentation.
Okay, so where are others?
I'm expecting them to be online anytime soon. They're coming online.
Okay, so let's hope they come.
Okay. Okay. The other soon. Ah. At Febe presentation. Yes, I know. Hello?
Uh,
Hello?
who is presenting now?
I'm presenting. We are the mentor wants at least when a couple of numbers should be online before we start the presentation.
Like I'm online now.
Yeah,
Service is disturbing.
yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. So if the presentation starts, I would like you to mute your mic if you're not the one talking at the moment, so you not obstruct the presentation.
Okay, okay.
All right, all right. So let me try and get through others so they can come online so we can have a reasonable number of participants online at the moment.
Okay, okay.
All right, thank you for your cooperation.
Okay. Thanks.
With them is a mute your mic.
Where? You say?
I think you should mute your mic for now. So if the mentor is online, then if you want to say something, you can on it back.
Okay, okay, okay. No problem, no problem.
All right. Yeah.
Hello? How many friends have one here?
Hello. We are ready for the presentation, ma.
Do we have all these members in second one?
Yes, yes. Members are online at the moment.
I can only see just 4 participants here. How many do you have in your second?
We have eight participants.
So where are others now?
They are complaining about network issue. I think they have network difficulties in their area.
Okay. Who is presenting for your circle?
I am presenting Wale GSI. I'm presenting for my Sakuma.
Okay. So let's get to hear you. Hoping you know
Okay.
the rules and what is needed of your circle to do, and then go ahead. Good luck.
All right. Thank you, ma. Good evening, guys. My name is Wale GSI, presenting for Cycle 1, Group 27, MMM Guided School. The names in my circle are 1. Aziz Nofisa Temitope, Boniface Onye, Ibiabuchi Benjamin, Blessing Tom, Tunji Ola, Wale GSI, Danladi Simeon, Undemeze Sotim. A task written in partial fulfillment of guided school supervised by Mentor M.A. Mary Ogbona. Task 1 says, you have received all information needed in order to become manager leaders in MMM Global Community. Now you have an important task. Enter in a new country and develop MMM Global there. This new country will be Thailand. As starting resource, you have internet, a team, knowledge received in school, $50,000. Within an hour, you are to develop a plan of action for a week. You must specify the number of registration and deposit you will achieve over this period. Important, $50,000 is given only once. Later, you should use the free resource from the system. Our response to tax 1 is, we have working capital of $50,000. 1 will secure a resident apartment and pay for security, which is $5,000. 2, then we'll look forward to get an interpreter to work with, and the payment for rentage of business service to use is $1,000. Payment for MMM t-shirts, posters, banners, face cap, and jotter printing is $15,000. The team should run paid target ads campaign on major social media platform. That's $2,000. Team should create public awareness by targeting a dense populated area of the country. Also run little charity about way MMM has to offer help to people. That's $5,000. Team manage response from citizen target registering not less than 1,330 citizens with deposit of not less than $50. That's $1,000. Team continue with registration, $1,000. Our miscellaneous is $3,000. Total expenses is $33,000, and we have balance of $17,000. Projected PH from registration of 1,330 new participants is equals to $399,000. Tools and knowledge acquired: 1. Internet, high-speed broadband for communication, spreading of MMM message training. A team of 19. The team has one objective to sign up a minimum of 10 new recruits per team member per day. 3. Managers Guided School. We have obtained the following knowledge from the Manager School: Facebook, creating a community page, posting it with a daily budget. We have Google account, Google Handouts, Google Drive, Google Events, Google Doc, and spreadsheets. The ability to create a school or training in cloud. The ability to train people in remote location where presenting MMM ideology. We have YouTube channel. The ability to bring mass media in recorded form to a large number of connected population to all at once. Preparing our rollout plan using SWOT analysis. Continue to form group on Facebook and continue to post and community page. Continue to promote MMM and create video to once again penetrate the online community. Promote YouTube channel. Promote at least 7 offline events as well as charity events at local nursery schools and old age homes. Promote this on Facebook page and the Global website, where people register to already see the impact of in having on the community to eradicate poverty and bring about a financial revolution. Start a mentorship program and start hosting webinars. Capitalize on the strength and opportunity and be aware of the threat and weakness. Thailand culture demand face-to-face approach. An office setup will be most ideal for this strategy. A week awareness campaign in Thailand for the promotion of What we need are protocol. We shall engage the service of a protocol officer which will act as our tour guide in major cities where we intend to set up and carry out massive campaign and promote Communication. We shall engage the service of some local interpretation. For local interpretation, so for ease communication, a brief introduction of to government representative and our mission to the city also. Since we have functional internet, we can use Google Translator to convert slide in English to Thai, which is the loan language in Thailand. Accommodation. On arrival at Thailand, we shall secure an apartment for our prior stay. Logistics. We shall engage the service of Uber or any community based on transportation for movement in and around the city. Campaign. We shall carry our massive campaign by advertising, printing of flyers, banners, branded face caps, shirts, jotter, DVD for history, etc. And also make sure refreshment, provision of food, drink will be made. Photograph and videos will be taken in different groups. Security. We shall engage the service of security personnel for the safety of lives and property during the awareness campaign. So we have task 2. A week have passed. You have 4 men. The average contribution of participants to the structure is around $300. Under the regulation of Global, you must provide at least 30% growth in terms of participant payment starting with the first contribution. Your task is to calculate how many new members and contribution you have to ensure in the next 3 weeks in order to be able to make the required payment to the other participant. It is necessary to write down your plan of action for the next 3 weeks. Under the above condition states, point out what resource you need and how you are going to use them, the number of new participants and money raised during this period, what extra costs you have and how to attract them. Our response to task 2. Main objective to increase the number of community. We have 3 weeks period. Part 1. At the end of week 1, we have 1,330 participants. Total PH from 1,330 participants is equal to 399,000. Total setup bonus of $20 for 1,330 participants is equal to $26,600. 30% growth for 1,330 participants is equal to $119,700. Total growth for 1,330 participants, bracket 30% growth plus 20% sign up is equals to $146,300. From the above figure, it implies that total amount required for the payment of each participant is equals to $146,300 plus 399,000 is equals to 545,300. Part 2. It is required to know how many new participants will have come into the system to enable us generate amounts required to pay old participants. From the above, 545,300 is required as payment. to the old participant. Therefore, number of new participants needed to the system, it will be 545,000 divided by $300 is equals to 1,817.6, which implies that a minimum of 1,818 new participants with new PH of $300 each will cover the payments to the old participants. So we need to recruit a minimum of 1,018 new participants within the next frame of 3 weeks. Action plan: to hold seminar with a city of not less than 300 people in attendance twice every week for the next 3 weeks. PH target per participant on average of $300. For the 3 weeks, total registration is 1,818 participants. Total money raised within 3 weeks on PH is equal to $300 times 1,818 equals to 545,400. Total participant recruit for the 4 weeks is equals to 1,330 plus 1,818 equals to 3,148. Tax 3. A month has passed. You have hundreds. The same plan for another month on the base of the result of previous calculation, taking into account the dynamic of the growth, the number of new participants and contribution for the next 4 weeks. Our response to tax 3. On the basis of the result of previous calculation, taking into account the dynamic growth, that is the number of new participants, but assuming the same recruit figure for the team, the total of new participants by the team for 2 months will be 3,148 plus 3,148 equals to 6,296 for average initial PH of $300 per participant. Total PH contribution by 6,296 participants will be 300 times 6,296, which is equals to $1,888,800. Tax 4. After 2 months, you have the number of participants and deposits that you have calculated. Now you can calculate what you need to organize within the next month. A week after the start of the month, there is local holiday in Thailand, which is celebrated during a week, respectively. In this period, the active of registration falls by 75%. Make a plan of action for a month. What resources and how you would use them. The right amount contribution and participants for the development of the system. Our response for tax 4. Main objective, main goal to revive 75% of MMM registration downfall. So, due to the local holiday in Thailand, there is a 75% drop in recruitment figure with a projected recruitment number of 3,148 participants. A 75% drop would be 75% of 3,148 equals to minus 2,361. This means a drop from 3,148 to 787. This drop will mean a major challenge in payment of the bonuses of 30% growth to the new participant for the 2 months. So, total PH of $300 from $3,148,000 in the 2 months is equals to $944,400. Total payment due to participants in 2 months is equals to $1,290,680. Open bracket 410 times 3,148. But we have a challenge of drop in recruitment. Which would mean we have only 787 new participants when we actually required. So 1,290 1,290,680 divided by 300 is equals to 4,303 new participants. So 4,303 minus 787 participants left is equals to 3,516. So action plan. Instead of 4,303 new participants for the 3 months, we were only able to recruit 787. So we would have to think outside the box to meet up our target. We have a total of 6,286 participants between 1 and 2 months. We will push them to recruit 1 new participant each, and that will generate 6,296 times $300, which is equals to 1,888,800 for the system. And this can easily be achieved by enlightening the old participant the benefit they stand to gain. Task 5. Your plan didn't work out. You do not have enough new registration and new deposit to cover the cost of the current deposit. It is necessary to analyze the plan of action. In this situation, what are the resources, how many participant contribution, etc. needed to this situation resolved? Due to lack fund, there are delay in payments. The old participants seeing that neither make their own contribution nor attract new members. Our response to task 5. Now that our plan didn't work, we don't have enough new registration and new deposit to cover the cost of current deposit. We need to go back to task 1 and start the process all over. See where we went wrong. And by first of all, we need to establish the following. How many participants do we need to continue? 2. How much contribution is needed? 3. What other resources are necessary? Then we will have to go back to the basic. We carry out the following activities in order to save MMM Thailand from a restart and also achieve. So we'll have to go back from restart and also achieve and surpass the shortfall in task 4. The following mechanism can be used to stabilize the community work in such situation. Reteach the MMM ideology in details. 2. Increase awareness. 3. Train more guiders. 4. Recruit more members. And 5. Increase contribution, etc. Installment receipt. MMM follow the rules. The order to receive money should come in half an hour after making the request. But in this situation, period for the community participant may not receive help immediately, but in part. For example, each week they will receive an installment of 25% of the amount requested. Meanwhile, MMM guiders will educate the community and give the following tips. 1. Don't donate the sum which is critical for you. MMM is not an investment, rather donation by some participant to other one. 2. Regularly give and ask for help. MMM was not created for enrichment, but for other purposes. It is safer to help quickly with small amounts. Regard MMM as a pigeonhole. 3. Talk about MMM and invite the community. MMM will work in a stable way if each participant invites just 1 new participant per month. Show positive to the project. We want MMM to bring people only positive emotion. We want the member of our community to be happy and share happiness with others. Be sincere with yourself and don't venture a lot of money so as not to worry later. Guiders should also reach out to more people via the social media platform, like the use of Facebook, for example. Work with existing group, create your own group, and work on popular fan page. Facebook personal account must have your profile information completely filled. Posting Facebook personal account must have your profile information completely filled. Posting expert comments on active fan page. This will increase traffic on your personal page and therefore the visibility of your referral link. If guider look like a financial expert, people will listen to the guider's opinion where they should invest their money. Select fan page for financial economy, political type which contain active discussion. Search for post comments which you can respond to with your own opinion on the issue discussed. Very soon your comments will draw attention and positive attitude. Hence, your status for fan page subscriber will significantly increase. Therefore, it will be easier to sell MMM ideology to them. Tax 3. During this month, delay in payment increased to 7 days. Referral activities almost reduced to zero. The old member do not attract anyone and do not make contribution to. In virtue of this situation, a pause mode is implied, in which all the old Mavro are frozen and will be available for withdrawal when the situation will right itself. New deposit growth as per old condition are not frozen and are available as usual. Make your plan of action for another month. Resource contribution member, etc. Our tax response for tax C, for tax 6. Clearly, our major challenge is lack of new referrals into the system. We would therefore have to come up with a more result-oriented strategy to increase the new sign-up significantly. This we can achieve through the following action. Do aggressive offline marketing activities. More social media marketing, as that where most people can be found. Optimize Facebook posts, paid targets, adverts. More enlightenment of new members for the need to share their testimony and invite others to sign up. We have to let the new participants know about the 10% bonus that can drive them to recruit more members that can keep the program going. Avoid panic. Educate member on what pause mode is. Rebuild trust by showing past experience of the program. Complete transparency of MMM. Implement turbo mining. This basic principle of action, the participant is awarded with fixed bonus on the contribution he or she makes. So participants do not have to wait passively. Now they need to regularly provide assistance and request for getting help. 20% bonus is added to the amount of assistance the participant provide. It means if you donate $1,000, you will be able to withdraw $1,200. You can make a contribution in the amount from a particular amount to a particular amount. Mavro will not grow. Reflect as Mavro 0 in your PO, but they will be frozen for just 72 hours after provide help. Request has been made, whereas Mavro 30% is frozen for 2 weeks. You can make a contribution by MMM Turbo action only once. Any participant can make contribution under the program Mavro Mining. The number of times is unlimited. The only condition is that you have to wait 7 days for your Mavro in mining to be unfrozen before providing assistance under this action again. Mavro acquired in these 2 actions are credited with referrals and manager bonus, but bonuses are rewarded only for new money. New money is the difference between the amount of PH and GH. And most importantly, bonus for a video in a letter of happiness applied for this action as well. In addition to 20% for Turbo and 15% for Mavro Mining, the participant can get 5% for video in which he shows his face and 3% for video in which is not visible. MMM Turbo and Mavro mining action will work for only a stipulated period of time. The administration will collect and analyze the statistics during the period and will make change or stop mining according to the dynamic. If it is successful, the action will extend. So everything is in your hand. Have presentation every day until things are back to normal. Make them understand the program is not going anywhere. Encourage them to train as managers as well. Tell them about the benefits managers get. Existing member need to know that money comes from new recruits. Teach member the importance of getting help regularly. Task 7. Your effort has been insufficient to reverse the situation. A restart mode took place. All the old Marvel are removed. We start to work from the beginning. Serious negative impact of the members, an unfavorable response, one or two negative article in the mass media, and you have to make a fresh start in such condition. A plan of action under specified condition for a month. Our response to task 7. First of all, we as a team have to come together and go to our drawing board and check where we have failed that brought about the restart of MMM in Thailand. We have to identify the problem and make an urgent solution that will solidify MMM ideology in Thailand. 1. Team re-evaluation and looking to previous ignore risk. 2. Create a souvenir for participants every week to help evaluate and promote MMM better. 3. We have to go into social networking like radio, TV, and so on to enlighten public about the situation and to inform them that there is no cause for alarm. MMM has not crashed and it will not crash. 4. In responding to our query, what had happened to their promises future donation? We, the MMM guiders, have to tell all members who requested PH provide help and they did not make any payments, and their order will be automatically cancelled because they are restarting from old Mavro to new. That is, if your request to PH is cancelled, kindly make a new PH with same amount or more again. We have to let them know that they will not get help for 2 weeks because we are still updating the system. That is, if you requested any GH and your order is not out yet, you may kindly cancel the request because you will not be given any order for the next 2 weeks. All this is because of the long queue of GH that was requested after the panic pause caused by media. So now the system is restarting again for the better of our people. MMM is not crashing, but we are fixing the system to recover and operate as normal. So all this is because of the long queue of GH that was requested after the panic pause caused by the media. So now the system is restarting again for the better of our people. MMM is not crashing, but we are fixing the system to recover and operate as normal. In April 30, 2006, such case happened in South Africa when promoters had to reboot the system because of there was long queue of GH. Immediately, started method was used to calm down the situation. That is the end of task 7. So appreciation. We, the member of Group 27 Sakuwan Guidance School, unanimously say a big thank you to our mentor, M.A. Mary Ogbonna, for his mentorship and impact he has made to ensure that our training was successful. We are grateful to be part of this community. that we change the life of the poor people in our society. We intend our unprecedented support for the growth of MMM in Nigeria and the world in general. Thank you. Long live Group 1, long live Guidance School, long live MMM. Thank you, ma'am. We are through with the presentation, ma'am. Hello?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I will say thank you very much for the presentation.
Yeah, we
And
really appreciate you, ma'am.
actually, okay. I didn't really get your tactics used in driving back the people into the community when there was a sort of post mode system which led to restart. So how were you able to manage the situation and then get the people back to their
Okay. So what we have to do is this. We as a team has to come together and go back to our drawing board and check where we have failed and brought about the restart of the MMM. So we have to identify the problem and make an urgent solution that will solidify the MMM ideology. So these are one of the tactics we use. Team re-evaluation and looking into previous ignore risk. So we create a souvenir for participants every week to help evaluate and promote MMM better. 3, we have to go into the social networking like radio, TV, and so on to enlighten the public about the situation and to inform them that there is no cause for alarm. MMM has not crashed and it will not crash. And 4, in responding to US querying what had happened to their promised future donation, so we the MMM guiders and have to tell all the members who requested for provide help and they did not make any payment and their orders will be automatically cancelled because they are restarting from old Mavro to new Mavro. That is, your request to PH is cancelled. Kindly make a new PH with the same amount or more again. We have to let them know that they will not get help for 2 weeks because we are still updating the system. If you requested any get help and your order is not out yet, you may kindly cancel the request because you will not be given any order for the next 2 weeks. And we let them know that all this is because of the long queue of GH that was requested after the panic pause caused by the media. So now the system is restarting again and it's for the better of our people. So MMM is not crashing, but we are fixing the system to recover from the normal operation. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. But don't you think this will scare some people away if you try to tell them that PH that, as you said, they wouldn't be able to GH in the next 2 weeks. Isn't that too long for them?
I don't think that is too long because if we explain the ideology of the community to them and they have seen a lot of testimony that is going on in the community and with that we have really built a good confidence in the community, so they have the confidence in MMM and they know MMM will not crash and they know definitely they will get their money back. I don't think they will be scared. What they want is we should give them the assurance that MMM is going nowhere and no matter how much they put into the system, they live to get it back.
Okay. Thank you. For the first day of your presentation seminar, how many participants were you able to register and what was the average um, donation each made?
For the first, we were able to achieve 1,330 new participants. And for the average of $50 per each participant. Which makes a sum of a total of $399,000.
Okay. Okay. Oh well. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, man.
Um. Thank you all for your group members. How many of you were active?
We are eight. Eight of us are active, man.
Okay. And then some are not here for the presentation, probably
Yeah,
due to network issue.
due to network, man. Yes.
Okay, no problem. I will submit a copy to my email address.
Yes, we have done that, man.
Okay. No problem. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. We really appreciate you, man. Thanks for your patience and thanks for your
Thanks
time, man.
to You're welcome. Thanks to all the circle members for your efforts and for the presentation also. But
Thank you, man.
also, I hope you must have gotten to learn one or two things from the tax, because if you actively participated, then automatically you should have learned one or two things from the solution you are given to the task given out to you. Okay, so this helps you to understand more about the community, how it's really operates.
Yes.
You tell the community how to um, come up with a solution, and the fastest means to get a solution once there is a downtime, and how to also try to convince your people, and not neglecting the old participants because they are also part of the bedrock of the community.
Yes,
You
man.
don't need to neglect them and go in for getting new participants out there. No. So the old ones will be the ones to help to encourage the new ones whom you're trying to bring into the community. Then also trying to panic is what, okay, so it needed to be dealt with seriously. Once there's a little panic that's created, then automatically there will be a serious issue coming up sooner. So
Okay.
panic is one of the issues that is killing, or that is the problem of the community, is treated properly, then automatically, and then with the ideology important so far, the knowledge about the community you have helps you grow more, and then help you understand deep into the community, and then help you to understand what to do at time, and what not to do at time. Okay, then the medium to make use of while trying to create your awareness and what you needed for your presentation to take place, because as a guide now, um, you will have the opportunity to create a seminar of your own. That is by making use of some of the tools you've learned how to make use of here, because the SWOT analysis helps you go a long way. The offline promotional task of the proposal, which you're being given $1,000 to make use of to run a seminar, is a guideline to what you are going to face once you graduate that. Because once you graduate, you'll be, and you want to hold a seminar, you want MMM to sponsor the seminar, all you need to do is write a proposal and then send across to them, go through the proposal, and if it's rightly done, it will be approved, and then funds will be given to you to organize your seminar. So that is why whatever you learn from here, a long way to understanding what to do nearest future. So if
Okay.
you're the type that does a copy work and then you get a copy to submit and just to pass and go, no, it doesn't help you much. To the extent that some were copying and even copied other person's name and submitted without even editing it. So you can see how bad that is.
Yes.
So every knowledge is not a waste. So whatever knowledge you gain so far, so automatically it helps you out one way or the other. So you don't need to neglect whatever opportunity you have. So always make use of every opportunity that comes your way because none is a waste. No knowledge is a waste. And also remember that whatever you have is what you can give out. So what you know is what you can give out to some other person, and what you know is a pride already because it's only the one you know that you're able to give out to someone else, and then that makes you better off than your next neighbor because you have the idea, you have the knowledge, then you're better off than the next person who doesn't have any idea and doesn't have the knowledge. Okay, so
Yeah.
every time in life, whenever an opportunity is set, grab it and then make use of it without
All right.
wasting time and then without trying to cut corners.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you all and congratulations in advance. I'll get to check your tax now and then do the final approval.
Thank you, ma'am.
So
Thank you,
So,
ma'am. Thank you.
um if you have a question you can also ask your questions anyone.
I don't think we have. I don't have any question for now. All I want to say is a very big thank you for your time and your endurance, for you have given us this privilege to present it now. We really appreciate that. On behalf of the group, we really appreciate.
Okay, thank you, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Hello, do you have a question from anyone? Or we call it a day tonight?
Hello?
What? That's your eating also. I just said that's mistake. That was imagination. I just said mistake. SFO. I'll buy that with complete. Get them. No, Cash.
Where did you get 20 pajamas? Huh? All this pajamas, all this actors, the way. Actually, you can't even maybe I should move the report. Then
I will open up for fish. Can't put it down.
sorry to make there is
Water for you.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
I drank that one.
You done that one?
That's why